Good morning everyone, from the city of Los Barrios, very close to Algeciras. I've come here because unfortunately I need to send my drone to Senegal. Reason for that is in Morocco drones are 100% illegal. You cannot bring them, you can't do anything. They actually scan your van or your vehicle for drones, and if they find it, it's gone. Apparently they keep it for 30 days and you can pick it up where they took it at your entrance point. As I'm passing through, this is obviously not an option for me. And Mauritania wasn't really able to get a contact, and was also told well, that they're illegal there, but couldn't really confirm that. Nevertheless, I have a contact in Senegal, so that's why I'm sending the drone to Senegal. I know, sucks. Would have loved to have my drone in Morocco and in Mauritania, but I'm not gonna risk it. I've done some research, and apparently if you make it to bring your drone into Morocco and they don't find it at the port, but they find it when you leave Morocco, and then you've actually have filmed something, you know, well then you're really in trouble. Some tourists got in real big trouble, so I'm not gonna risk it. So that's why I've come here to Los Barrios for a DHL. Must be somewhere around here. In post maybe? Let's see. Yes. So, well, that was not the DHL, that was the UPS. I don't know why Google Maps sent me here. I mean, yesterday I already looked for DHL in Algeciras. Showed me like 4 places. Went to the first one and I stumbled into basically an office of DHL, and they told me no DHL here in Algeciras, you gotta go to Los Barrios, and they gave me this address. Okay, thank you. Problem is too, I've used all my data since yesterday. I don't have internet right now. Guess I need to find Wi-Fi. So I went to a little coffee shop. Had a cappuccino. Talked to the people there, and they also said, "Oh, it's down there." And I said, "No, it's UPS." No. And then I thought they might be talking about some other place, so I went back again where they showed me. Obviously they sent me to the same place. So again the guy said no, only UPS. Went back, now talked to them again, the guys in the coffee shop, and right now they looked up DHL on Google Maps again, and now I'm going to, what's the name of the town called? Well, it's close, it's not so far, it's 15 minutes. Some other little town around Algeciras, and trying my luck there. So, I'm preparing my parcel, sending for my drone. Was quite a battle to get everything. I found the shoe store, went in, there were a lot of shoe boxes, you know, in the shelves for use for decoration, where they put on the shoes, and also some handbags and everything. So I went to the lady at the counter, asked her if I could have a box. Not just because she didn't speak any English. Basically, it was very, very, very hard to convince her to give me this box. Basically, she said, no, we need them. There were dozens of boxes in all sizes on all kind of shelves in the store. So she said, no, it's not possible, we need them. And I said, I looked around, there were so many, and I looked behind her into where she behind her there was a door going to the where they stocked all the other shoes, you know, which are not in the shelves. There were like, I don't know, I saw another 25 just lying around. No, it's not possible. Took me like 5 minutes, honestly, to convince her to give me this box. Good. And after that, I went to a store, tried to find some material to some soft material to, you know, secure the drone. Found this. Now gotta cut it and hope this will work. Pasta is ready. I really hope this works out. Hope I get it back in Senegal. Let's go back to the DHL station. I actually found it. Let's go. I've made it. Drone is on the way. I hope it will arrive. Can't say I was 100% honest with what I'm sending here. But well, there's a camera on it, right? So let's call it the camera. Should be there in a couple of days actually. So I hope very soon I'll get a thumbs up from my contact. I have to send him the tracking number, and hopefully everything goes well. I've got good news. In my hand, I'm holding my ticket to Morocco. Tomorrow I will be on African soil finally. After 2 weeks, tomorrow I'll hop on the ferry and off I go. I'm super excited. I've been well, thinking about this day for some time, and let's face it, Morocco is where the adventure really begins. Right, it's time for the pen. I bought this pen because I have this beautiful political map of Africa here in my van in Pomba, which is still totally overloaded and not everything has found its place yet. Damn it, whatever. Okay, and this is obviously to draw my route on the map. So this is where I started, the very west of Austria, which is called Vorarlberg. Then my first stop was, so I went, started Vorarlberg, went through Liechtenstein, and then I went something like this, and then I accidentally went something like, yeah, I believe it was this. And then I went accidentally into Italy, which was a quite nice surprise. Oh, so a quite nice surprise. So from here, and then through a little bit of Italy, back into Switzerland, and then somewhere here I had my first problem, basically my first breakdown. It wasn't really a breakdown, it turned out, but yeah, my first problem with the car. So stayed here, then I was towed to Sion, which is, I don't know, somewhere around here, let's say. It's a rough route, because obviously I don't see all the towns and all the streets. Then went, let's say, this route here, and then suddenly along the Lake of Geneva. Hope you can see it. Along the Lake of Geneva again, suddenly I was in France, and back into Switzerland, and then through Geneva, and just across the border I stayed my third night. From there, that was the 31st of December, I went down to Montpellier, which is somewhere around here, roughly. So something like this. I believe I did some, I used some freeway, so let's call it this way down here, along this route to Montpellier, where I celebrated New Year. From there on, so let me check again on my list. Montpellier. Then I don't know. Then I don't know where I stay. I would need to have to check my my videos, but I have not done the 1st of January yet, so I don't know. So somewhere around here, I was definitely on the road towards Barcelona, and then went up here a little bit to a town called Terrassa to meet a friend. This is basically where I slept. After that, I went towards Valencia, and round about 100 kilometers before Valencia, there I had my first actual real problem. There I had my I had a flat tire, so that was there. I had the flat tire there. So stayed there for 2 nights, I believe. Yeah, 2 nights. And then I continued to Valencia, where I stayed 4 nights, because I waited for the new tire. So 4 nights in Valencia. And then I went a little bit, then I decided not to go on the freeway anymore, which was a great idea. So I went a little bit inside the countryside, and went something, what was the next one? Let's see, and then towards Granada. Let me check first where it is, so I don't tell you any bullshit. Then I basically, yeah, went into the countryside somewhere around here. Just a random place. I have no idea. Just parked at the side of the road, and from there I went to Granada. Let's say along this road. This is all just roughly, guys. Okay, I have like the route. This is just to give you a rough idea, and myself too. And after that, from Granada, I went to Antequera, somewhere around here. And from Antequera, I finally made it down here to Algeciras. You can see it says Gibraltar here, which is basically the rock just across of Algeciras, where the ferry leaves. So this is my route so far. I've already covered a couple of kilometers, definitely. but yeah, tomorrow I'll be going across the Strait of Gibraltar, finally going to Morocco, visiting African soil for the third time of my life. Again, I have been to Ethiopia in 2012. That was my first experience in Africa. It was amazing. Ethiopia, guys, if you ever have the chance, great country, beautiful country, amazing people, a lot of different cultures, amazing food, and cheap as fuck. So definitely a great place to go. Then 3 years ago I was in West Africa, actually, Sierra Leone, and was an amazing experience too. Definitely looking forward to Sierra Leone. Also have a couple of things planned there. Now this is the rough route from now on, going down here all the way the west coast, probably going a little bit into the inside of the continent in the south here, but basically at least up to Angola I will stay in the country along the coast, more or less. Maybe I leave out Equatorial Guinea, but maybe not, I don't know yet. But yeah, long way to go, a lot to come, a lot of experiences, a lot of adventure definitely. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm really I want to do this, and well, there's no turning back now anyways, right? But the wildest of all continents is about to come. I hope you stay tuned. If you wanna join me, then subscribe to the channel, give me a like, would be great, would help the channel a lot. And yeah, see you in the next episode. See you in Africa. Let me also show you where I have spent the last 3 nights, I believe. Yeah, just there's Pumba. Well, gravel parking lot that I found randomly, right at the border, sorry, right at the harbor. Looks super nice, especially at night, with all the lights. They're definitely working also during the night, as I can tell from the sound. So there's definitely noise the whole night, not super loud, but yeah, you can hear it. And yeah, it's a nice place, directly at the city, basically directly in the city. Yeah, some fishermen trying their luck. And yeah, just I've been walking up and down the street for the last couple of days, arranging things, yeah, buying some stuff that I needed, getting the ticket for the ferry. Only did that today. Yeah, and also, yeah, as you know, I went to Los Barrios, which is somewhere, yeah, around 15 minutes from here, where I tried to send the drone. Then I had to go to Pamplonas or something like that. I believe Pamplonas, I believe is the town is called, where I actually sent the drone. And yeah, definitely hoping that I will get it in Senegal. But yeah, this is where I've spent the last couple of days, and tomorrow I'm hopping on the ferry. I'm excited.